So I don't even know how to start this video, to be honest with you, because I am livid. I'm now partly calmed down, but this is following my post of earlier with that horrible video that's been doing the rounds of a grade 10 pupil at Milnerton High School being bullied by 18-year-olds. I'm saying their age so that you know that they are actually not minors anymore. They are 18-year-olds. 18-year-old rugby players, actually. Big guys. Like big guys. And I didn't share the video because it is horrific. Sick to my stomach. That is what I feel. Now, people are going, gosh, we can't vilify these children. What they were doing wasn't things that children do. That was barbaric. They are adults. They know exactly what they are doing. Now, a lot of people are saying we need to come at the school. And where's the school statement? I agree with that. But here's the one thing a lot of people never ask for. People never ask, where are the bullies' parents? Why does no one ever ask about the bullies' parents? The people actually responsible for the discipline of their children. Now people are going to say to me, but Tracy, what kids are in front of their parents and what they are at school and outside is different. I get that. I completely get that. But this assault was filmed. It was filmed. And I'm sure was shared amongst themselves so that they could share it with other people. Now, my feeling is just nowadays parents are just too happy that their kids are busy and listen, I want to respect my child's privacy. Parents, if you had checked your children's phones, maybe, just maybe, you would have seen that video and realized what is happening. I am livid with everybody involved. I am horrified. I'm horrified at the school. I'm horrified at the parents. I'm horrified at the bullies. Yeah, my previous post, someone shared their pictures. I didn't hide them. I cannot get myself to hide those pictures because I cannot believe that you can do that to another person, never mind a child. How do you do that to another person? And then standing, laughing and egging each other on. I just don't feel like there is enough being done against the schools where bullies are being housed. And I'm saying they're being housed because many schools they absolutely know about what's happening and they do nothing. Let's be clear, they do absolutely nothing. So I feel schools need to be penalized if they are bullies. Some kind of tick needs to go next to their name somewhere so that when they apply for funding or a sponsorship for something somewhere, that people go, maybe I need to question this because you house bullies. Right? That's where my first thought is. That's the first thing. And I feel like the same thing needs to be done to the parents of the bullies. Maybe something needs to go next to their name, the same way like when you are blacklisted and people go, oh, maybe I should be careful here. The same thing needs to happen. Because I wouldn't put it past the parents. And some parents, I'm not saying all parents before people now get excited, but understand that I'm annoyed. I wouldn't put it past parents to absolutely just pay it away. But it needs to stop at some point. People can't just keep going, but, it's my child. Someone else also said, we can't vilify the children. I agree, but people constantly want to find the reasons as to, sure, why is the bully doing this? Why aren't we first worried about the victim? We constantly want to go, let's first fix and see and make a plan. And let's also be clear, some kids are incredibly manipulative. They are just downright entitled. And that is why they feel they have a right to do that. So then they absolutely say the right words when you speak to them. I've been in those things as well. Some bullies come from bullying backgrounds. And again, that's another situation. But we cannot constantly use that as an excuse to not hold them accountable. That cannot be done. I don't know how this is going to be done. I don't know what the end of this situation is going to be. I know Milnerton High School cannot say anything, like I said a little bit earlier on. But like I said, it's also not the only school that knows about bullying and then they don't do anything about it. I ask that we all just please do remember the victim as well and his family. I I'm sorry to say that I have no sympathy. No sympathy whatsoever for the bullies. I don't. I can't feel for them. I can't find a reason to understand why they did it. And generally I can for most things, not for this. I just cannot.